The company I chose to conduct a product market fit analysis on is SimpleSwitch, a local Denver retailer. SimpleSwitch is seeking to provide ethically and sustainably sourced products with a high degree of convenience. Some categories of products they provide are food items, clothes, home goods, and many more. An amazing quote that I pulled from SimpleSwitch's website is, "Every dollar you spend is a vote you cast for the world you want." This quote sums up the market that SimpleSwitch is trying to tap into. They provide ethically and sustainably sourced items to people who care about reducing their carbon footprint and preventing exploitative labor in any way possible. Rachel Coyce is the founder and CEO of SimpleSwitch, and I had the privilege of talking with her on the phone, where she briefly detailed the target market for SimpleSwitch, as well as the market she is looking to develop in the future. The target market was detailed by Rachel in the following audio clip.
Yeah, so I would actually say that our ideal target market is not. So obviously the people who come to us naturally are the people who already have a lot of environmental focus and those type of things. But actually my ideal target market is kind of one step back from that, and the people who know that they care about the environment and, various social and environmental causes, but they're just not really sure how to help yet. Like, I want for us to be reaching those people, because I think that is, like I'm saying, we shouldn't be all fighting over these people who've kind of already had their aha moment around sustainability. We want to be, really working to broaden that market to consumers who have great hearts and great values and excited about things, but they just haven't really figured out how to make that a part of their everyday life. So as far as what our current, I wouldn't say it's our target market, what our current proven market tends to be, honestly, me. Like, there are a lot of people like just like me, so like young professional women, some disposable income, excited that they probably compost, things like that, where they've kind of taken one additional sustainability action.
The persona I created is named Sarah Jones. Sarah lives in Denver, Colorado, is 26 years old, works for a nonprofit that helps with primary education, has no children, values sustainability, and leads a very active lifestyle in the outdoors. Sarah represents what Rachel said to be their current market of regular customers. While SimpleSwitch does want to branch out and gain new customers who may not be acquired as easily as Sarah, it is still beneficial to look at the current target market. People that put sustainability at the forefront of their buying decisions make a huge impact for companies like SimpleSwitch, and it's very important for them to capitalize upon this section of the market. This brings us to SimpleSwitch's value proposition. The one-sentence value proposition that I gained from my conversation with Rachel is ethically sourced and sustainability-focused products offered with an emphasis on convenience. Rachel knows that the last part of that value proposition is massively important. In the realm of consumer goods, Amazon and Walmart reign supreme. This is the case for many reasons, but convenience is possibly the main one. For SimpleSwitch to realistically capture a large part of this market, they must provide a high degree of convenience. They want to provide a feasible, convenient alternative to existing sellers like Amazon and Walmart. So, there is certainly more than one answer to the question, has SimpleSwitch found product market fit? On one hand, yes. Rachel said that SimpleSwitch has grown at a much faster rate than she initially expected when she first started the company. A quick growth rate in the first few years of a business is usually a good indicator that there is in fact a market for a particular set of products. On the other hand, SimpleSwitch does have a long way to go to capitalize on the rest of the market detailed by Rachel in the previous recording. Making small businesses like SimpleSwitch appealing to the average customer instead of only those who exceedingly value sustainability is a tall order. But this does not mean that it's impossible. With great leadership and great plans for the future, the market can become a mainstream retail option. After looking at the company and speaking with Rachel, I can apply the lessons learned from this course to offer a bit of advice to SimpleSwitch. The best course of action at this point in time is doubling down on the goal to provide convenience to customers who have the ability to pay for the premium, ethically sourced products. Right now, SimpleSwitch is not quite big enough to make the leap and become the primary provider of consumer goods to those who may be somewhat agnostic to sustainability sourced goods. Instead, they should keep upping the convenience factor for those who are already inclined to spend their money on these types of products. Once this is truly capitalized upon, then they should branch out and go after a bigger slice of the market. There are certainly a lot of future opportunities within the PESTLE framework for SimpleSwitch, but I'm going to highlight the main two, political and environmental. As for political, one indicator that regulations will continue to favor businesses that focus on sustainability is the recent nationwide bans on disposable shopping bags. These bans show that the government wants to pass legislation that limits waste on a large scale. Another future opportunity is environmental. A study by LIM College found that 90% of its respondents agree that millennials and Gen Z will help create more sustainably produced products by convincing businesses and governments to alter existing practices. This notion favors companies like SimpleSwitch that are already built upon these changes and will likely become frontrunners in the industry in the coming years. I hope that you gained something from this video, and please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.